Riding the momentum of last season's successful showing, the Betway Big Easy Tour returned with the first tournament of the 2025-26 campaign. On hosting duties for the first of three 54-hole events in May was Dainfern at Golf Estate, a great supporter of the Sunshine Tour's feeder circuit.
This is a big one for us, just to showcase all the people outside of Dainfern, just what the course is about and what golf is about. It's a shorter course for your regular amateur golfer, but it's still a tough test with the firmer greens and if they push the tees a little bit further back. Players, we really appreciate having them around. Yeah, I think they're enjoying the course out there this week. We hope them all the best.
It is great to be back as the Betway Big Easy Tour grows in leaps and bounds. This season, professionals will enjoy further playing opportunities as they seek to secure their playing privileges on the Sunshine Tour.
Last season, we had 12 Betway Big Easy tournaments. Now we have additional 5 tournaments that we co-hosting with Bushveld, which is very, very good, and guys are excited to play in them.
Chuffed for the youngsters on tour that they get a chance to play that many events. I think the tour's doing a great job with the feeder tour, and with the main tour growing and this tour growing, you can only produce better players.
It's good for us to play more competitive golf. This is one of the best things that has ever happened in the long run. Having so many tournaments, giving every player an opportunity on the main tour and on the Big Easy. This means a lot to us.
The Sunshine Tour, obviously you get to play all around Africa and here in the Big Easy around Joburg. So I mean, there's a great opportunity, and even if you do well, you can go all the way to the DP World Tour. So definitely a great opportunity.
Pristine autumn conditions were met by Musiwala Natunzwi, showing the kind of form that saw him prevail at Soweto Country Club last season. Natunzwi, who represents the Papua-Segolum development class, signed for an opening 66.
It was a good start on shot 66 first round with a bogey on the first hole, but I just kept telling myself, Muzi, you've been putting a lot of work off season. So I'm happy with the way things are at the moment.
Richard Joubert wasn't going to let the disappointment of missing out on a Sunshine Tour card at qualifying school get to him, and the Waterkloof Golf Club professional responded by shrugging off a bogey on the first hole to card a superb round of 65, which gave him a one-stroke lead.
We've put a lot of hard work in the last couple of months leading up to Q School, and I mean, missing my Q School wasn't the plan. But we just get the mindset back on track. I mean, today was a great round. The course is looking fantastic. I played really well, putted very well. So, yeah, try and keep it going for the rest of the week. We'll have a good week.
Daniel Cronje, Hayden Porteous and Reese McCain carded respective rounds of 67 to share third position on the leaderboard after the first round. A strong international contingent is using the Betway Big Easy Tour as a pathway to greatness, and Joe Sullivan weaved together a 67 on day 2 to get to 8 under par.
Yeah, I mean, I've played solid. There's been some good golf in there. Still 18 holes to go, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm happy with the way I've played. Hopefully tidy a few things up today, and we'll see how it goes.
Ulrich van den Berg had come close to winning on a few occasions during the previous season, and the 50-year-old was eyeing a first professional victory in nearly 10 years. He took full advantage of the excellent course conditions at Dainfern, and he moved to the summit with a 66.
It's always a course where you feel like you can score. You just need to drive the ball well, and you'll have a lot of short irons in. But if you don't have control of your iron shots into those greens, you're going to have some putts that are above the hole, and you're going to be in trouble. They're really quick.
Musiwala Natunzwi remained in the hunt with a 70. Drekus Joubert made it a pair of 68s. Overnight leader Richard Joubert was in a 4-way tie for 7th after a 73, while van den Berg led by 2 with 18 holes to negotiate. Recently turned professional Oliver Goldhill pegged it up at Dainfern, and the week gave us the chance to learn more about this exciting former Golf RSA graduate who takes inspiration from PGA Tour star Christian Bezuidenhout, who used the Big Easy Tour to launch his career.
My name's Oliver Goldhill. I'm 24 years old. Been playing golf since I was 4. I grew up around this area, lived in Europe for a stage, and I've been back here since and been playing out at Dainfern and Machali's. played some really good stuff in amateur golf in the last couple of years. I got my pro tier colours last year this time. I went over to Zambia and represented South Africa, which was probably the coolest experience you can have as an amateur, and yeah, very excited for the pro ranks now and try and get it started. Starting off in this tour is really good. It's got a really good foundation. Golf is really good and strong, and it's a good foundation for the Sunshine Tour. Definitely my goal is to get into that top 12 or the Order of Merit to get my Sunshine Tour card for next year. That would be really awesome. Definitely looking at a win. Love a win here at home would be really awesome to get the season starting, and yeah, looking forward to it.
There were no less than 10 players with a realistic chance of challenging veteran Ulrich van den Berg for glory at Dainfern, as youth and enthusiasm confronted age and experience on a captivating final day. Oliver Goldhill, who is filled with talent, capped off a solid showing in a share of 9th. Jaden Deltel, who came into the week on the back of winning the Bushveld Tour's Order of Merit, started the final round 6 strokes off the lead, and the 20-year-old set the clubhouse lead early at 11 under par with a sparkling 66. And while he waited patiently to see where his eye-catching round left him, Musiwalo Natunzwi and Joe Sullivan fell out of contention with rounds of 72 and 74 respectively. Natunzwi finished up at 8 under and in a tie for 7th alongside Richard Joubert, who signed for a closing 70. Andrew Williamson, a former winner on the Betway Big Easy Tour, settled for 6th on his own after rounds of 69, 68 and 70. Dricus Joubert, also with a final round of 70, ended his Dainfern challenge at 10 under, 1 stroke off the lead, and in a share of 3rd with Rand Park Golf Club's Ryan Tipping, who shot a 4 under par 68 in the final round. And Hayden Porteous, a 2-time winner on the DP World Tour. Porteous, who is desperately trying to reclaim his status on the Sunshine Tour, will take confidence from a morale-boosting week at a venue where he finished as the runner-up at the 2024 Players' Championship on the main tour. Van den Berg, meanwhile, relinquished his grip on top spot with 2 consecutive 3-putts on his last 2 holes, and he finished up alongside Deltel on 11 under par. The 2 Bryanston professionals then traded blows in a dramatic playoff that unfolded at the par 5 18th hole. The end was a 4-hole sudden death spectacle from which Van den Berg emerged victorious.
To be honest, I should have won it in regulation. I 3-putted 17 and 18, disappointingly. And then obviously we both made 2 birdies in a row, and then we made scrappy pars, and then again I 3-putted the last hole here now where I won, but sadly Jaden didn't get his second shot correct. So I feel sad for him because he's a good up-and-coming young player. He's out of Bryanston. If he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to win a lot.
This win gave Van den Berg further motivation to succeed on the professional stage, but also confirmed that he has plenty more to give and perhaps plenty more to achieve.
I'm going to jump between the Sunshine Tour and the Betway this year. The nice thing for me is the Betway's in town, so I don't have to pack up and leave the family. So I'll jump between both, and whenever there's a senior event too, I'll try and play there as well. So I'll play a lot more golf this year, which is the plan, and let's see if I can build on this. We'll keep working hard, stay humble. Hopefully I can improve.
With Van den Berg ascending to the top of the Order of Merit as a result of his triumph at Dainfern, a season featuring 17 tournaments in total is up and running, and come the end of it, the top 12 professionals on the standings will earn Sunshine Tour cards for the following campaign. From myself, Andrew Hope, and the Highlights team, congratulations to an ageless champion who rolled back the years at Dainfern.